Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to give you a guide on how to participate in the zkSync Airdrop. I find it very useful to do this because while you do all the tasks needed to participate in airdrops, you are in the process of experimenting new protocols, in the process of learning new things, in the process of improving your skills. During bear markets, this is one of the things that I really recommend people doing. So let's dive into the zkSync Airdrop guide. Last week I've posted a Twitter thread with all the step-by-step tasks that you need to follow. So what I advise you to do is, after watching this video, you can also follow the thread, okay? So just look in the description for the link. So first of all, what's zkSync? So zkSync is a layer 2 zk rollup or zero knowledge rollup scaling solution on Ethereum that offers low gas and fast transactions without compromising security. So this is actually very interesting. Optimism and Arbitrum are layer 2 optimistic rollups, and zkSync uses zero knowledge proofs. So zero knowledge identity proof is a cryptographic technique that allows us to prove our digital identities without revealing private information about us while we interact and engage with various kinds of transactions online. Let's suppose that we need to confirm something without knowing the data that each party has. Okay, so let's suppose that you and me work in the same office and there's someone stealing office supplies. We both think that we know who is stealing the office supplies. So how can we confirm if it is the same person without telling each other the name of the person? So one example is, for instance, I sign up for a specific site and my password for that site is the name of the person. And then I tell you to log in the specific website and you need to enter as a password the name of the person that you think is stealing the supplies. So if you can log in, we have the confirmation that both of us were thinking about the same person. If you can't log in, it means that we are thinking of different persons. So here are some zkSync features. Low gas, up to 1% of L1 gas and cheaper than using optimistic rollups like, for instance, Arbitrum or Optimism. High speed, so more than 2000 transactions per second compared to 14 TPS on layer 1. Security, secured by the main Ethereum blockchain. Frictionless transfers. You can bridge your tokens, your crypto, between L1 and L2 without any delays, and censorship resistance. You can move your assets back to L1 at any time. Okay, so how do you participate in the zkSync Airdrop? So the first step is to connect the testnet to Metamask. Okay, so you choose a wallet. My advice is don't choose your main wallet. You can create a new one. And then you go to chainlist.org. And here you need to turn on testnets and then type zkSync. And what you're going to do is you're going to connect this one, the zkSync Alpha testnet. So you just click connect and then add to Metamask. So on step 2, you are going to zkSync portal. So just click on this link or type on your browser portal.zkSync.io. And then what you need to do is you are clicking here where it says faucet, and then you click on request funds from faucet and you follow the instructions, and you are doing this to get some testnet tokens. So the second thing that you need to do here is to bridge tokens between the Goerli testnet, the Ethereum Goerli testnet, and the zkSync testnet. If you don't see Goerli on your Metamask, just make sure to click here where it says show. Also make sure that you have some test Ethereum tokens and then just proceed with the bridge. Finally, what you are going to do is you are going to transfer tokens between wallets. So you click on transfer and then you paste the address of the wallet that you want to send funds to, and then you just play around with it. You can transfer any token you like. So on step 3, you go to Onchain trade. Then you click here where it says join beta, and then you are going to click here where it says test tokens, because you want to get some test tokens to use the protocol. So you just click confirm, and then you click on trade and you do some swaps. Okay, so here you just choose any token you want and just play around with it. Okay, so 0.1 and then do the swap. So after doing some swaps, you click here where it says pools, and here you can play around with the features. So you can add liquidity, or you can borrow some tokens and then you can repay the tokens. So let's choose DAI and let's click here on the plus sign. And what we are going to do is add liquidity. You see the balance? So just type a number and then add liquidity, confirm. Deposit done. So you see here a percentage. This is the LP share. Okay, and you can also, for instance, borrow. So let's borrow some links. So you click on borrow, and then you will need to pay with collateral. So you will choose any token, so USDC for instance, and we are going to use 100 USDC as collateral. This means that we will be able to borrow a maximum of 13.0339 links. So let's click here and let's borrow all the link that we can at the moment. Okay, so let's click on borrow, confirm and confirm again, and deposit done. And as you have noticed, the repay button has appeared, meaning that if you want to repay the link that you have borrowed, you just click on repay, and then you just drag this if you want to repay all of the tokens to 100%. And you can also withdraw the collateral that you have deposited earlier. So let's just drag this to 100% and then repay and remove collateral and confirm and confirm. Okay, so one last test that you can do here within onchain.trade is to remove liquidity. When you add liquidity, you will see a minus sign appearing here. Okay, so just click on the minus and let's remove all the LPs that we have. So you can click here. You can, for instance, remove only 80 and you will receive DAI and also the on-chain token. Okay, so remember this is a testnet, so none of these tokens have value. Okay, so just click remove liquidity. So by doing this, as I mentioned before, you are learning, you are improving skills, and of course that you are also giving the network some data that they can use to look for bugs and so on. Okay, one thing that is very interesting is that some of the protocols that you are using don't have a token yet as well, and by doing this you are just following some tasks to participate in this case in the zkSync Airdrop. But by doing some tasks and trying features and doing transactions on a specific protocol that has no token, you are also increasing the chance of getting an airdrop of that specific token. And let's go to step 4. So in this step, we are going to mute. So in mute, we are going to connect our wallet and then do several swaps. And then we are going to the pool section to add liquidity and manage existing pools. And then we are going also to the DAO section and we are going to load mute. We need to get some mute first. And for that, we are going to do the swap. Sometimes this is not working. Okay, so let's go to mute, connect your wallet, then select any token here and here. So link. And we are going to swap 100 DAI for link. Okay, so remember that this is the testnet, so the prices of the test tokens are not synchronized with the real tokens. Okay, so let's do the swap. Okay, click here where in this arrow, then sign. Okay, so you have received 71 link. Okay, so just do a couple of swaps here, and then you click here where it says pool. Okay, so first you can click here where it says add liquidity. Then we are going to choose a token, USDC, and also wrapped Bitcoin. Then click manage. Then you are going to enter here a value. This value will automatically be calculated. So then just click add liquidity, sign. Okay, so let's go back. So you don't see it here, but it will appear soon. But you can manage a pool by clicking here where it says manage, and then you can withdraw your LPs. Okay, so for instance, if I want to withdraw the maximum amount, I click max. Okay, I will withdraw 20 LPs, 20 DAI / link LPs. So this means that I will receive 24 DAI and 17 link. So withdraw liquidity, and then sign, and done. Last step here within mute is to go to DAO. So here you will be able to stake or lock mute in order to receive dmute. Dmute is the DAO token for the mute.io ecosystem. Okay, so you need to have mute. You can go to swap. Sometimes it is working, other times it's not. Okay, so let's click on mute. Okay, let's input here 1000, and you see that it isn't working. So if it isn't working, just come back in a day. Let's go back to the Twitter thread and let's move on to step 5. In step 5, we are going to SpaceFi, and in SpaceFi, we are going to do some swaps and we are going to add and remove liquidity. Okay, so here we are going to click on launch app. So what we are doing basically is some basic DeFi tasks. We click here on swap, and then you just play around with it. So you choose the token that you want to swap, and then star, wrapped BTCs in star, and you just enter the amount. So it says insufficient liquidity for this trade. Let's change this to USDC and this one to link. So let's do the swap, confirm swap, and then confirm, close, and do as before, do a couple of swaps. Then click here where it says pool, and then let's add liquidity. So this will be DAI and link. So let's add 100 DAI. This amount here, the input amount for link, will be automatically calculated. So let's approve link, confirm, and finally confirm supply, and let's confirm the transaction, confirm, close. What you can do also here is you can manage your liquidity. Okay, so let's here click on this arrow, and what we are going to do is we are going to remove the liquidity from this pool. Okay, so remove, and you can use this button. So if you want to remove 50% of the liquidity, you click here. If you want to remove 100%, you click on max. So this means that I'm going to receive 1005 USDCs and around 10 wrapped BTCs. So let's approve, sign, confirm, then remove, confirm, and confirm, and close. So it's pending and it's done. So let's proceed here to step 6. So we are going to use the MES or the MES Protocol. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So this is a DEX. Okay, so let's head to MES or MES Protocol. So click on launch app. So here, make sure that you connect your wallet. In this protocol, we are going to, besides using the faucets, we are going to deposit funds on a Ethereum or a USDT vault, and then we are going to place a limit buy or a sell order. You go here where it says deposit, and then you just choose the Ethereum vault or the USDT vault, and then enter an amount. So I have already some funds in this vault, but the process is similar. So you just type the number that you want to add, then you need to approve. Okay, I don't need to do that because I did it before, and then deposit USDT, confirm. Now what you are going to do is we are going to trade. So you click on trade, and you can trade these pairs here, these 4 pairs. Okay, so let's go with Ethereum. Okay, so what you are going to do is you are going to place a limit buy order. So the limit price is this one. So again, remember that this is not the actual price of Ethereum. Okay, and then you just enter the amount of ETH that you want to buy, or you just drag this to buy a certain percentage of your funds. Okay, so let's go with 50%, which is 0.008, and then you just click place limit buy and sign. Okay, and you see here that there's an open order. So that's it. Then you can play around with it. So whenever your order is fulfilled, you just close your position and you can repeat the process a couple of times. So let's move back to the Twitter thread. And now it's time for step 7. We are heading to raise finance. This is a launchpad. You are going once again to use the faucet to get test tokens. You are going to stake raise, and then you are going to set up your profile on the My Account section. And then on Invest, we are going to participate in a test live sale on zkSync if there's one available. So let's go to raise finance, click on launch app. So first step is to use the faucet. Okay, so just follow the instructions. Usually you need to do a tweet. After using the faucet, you will receive some raise test tokens. So next you are going to stake some raise tokens. Okay, so I did it before. So you click here where it says stake, and then you can click where it says max, or you can input an amount that you want to stake. So let's stake 1000 raise tokens. So let's confirm. And that's it. So if you want to unstake, you can click here where it says unstake, and you can just enter the amount of raised tokens that you want to unstake. So after a while, you can come back to claim your rewards. Let's now go to My Account. And in My Account, you can just enter your personal details and then go to My Tier. So this is the tier that I'm part of because I have 16,000 raised tokens staked. So I am in this tier, the dealer tier, because the broker requires 50,000 raised staked. Okay, so here you will be able to see in which tier you are. You can go where it says invest, and then you are going to look for sales on the zkSync testnet, and you just participate on the sales. So at the moment there's no live sale, but what you need to do is you go to the sale and then you click apply and you follow the instructions. It's quite easy. So that's it. Let's proceed. Let's go to the Twitter thread, and now we have step 8. We are going to mint Square, and we are going to play around with NFTs. So we are going to mint several NFTs. We are going to list NFTs. We are going to cancel listings. We can make offers to buy other people NFTs. We are going to buy NFTs, and we can also transfer NFTs to another account. So make sure that you are connected to your wallet, and then you can go where it says mint. You can drag and drop some photos. So usually what I do, amazing animal photos. Okay, I just go here and let's create an NFT based on this photo. So what you do is you can drag the photo, go to mint, and then just drag the media of the photo here. Then, I don't know, dancing frog, description, colorful photo of a dancing frog. External link if you have a website where you promote your NFTs, and then animal and frog. Okay, so let's mint this. Upload successful. Now we have to confirm the transaction. So let's go to profile. And in our profile, you can see all the NFTs that in this case I have minted. Okay, so just play around because this is really interesting. So what you can do now is go to your NFTs that you have just minted. You click here and then you can list it. So let's sell. Here you have two options. You can list it or you can create an auction. Okay, So let's do a listing first. You just type the amount, the price that you want to set your NFT with. You can then customize the end time and then click list. So click on this arrow, then sign. Then let's go back and repeat the process. So create another NFT. And then for this one, we are going to sell it, but we are going to create an auction. So the starting price, once again, put some high numbers, some low numbers. So here I'm going to enter 0.01 wrapped Ethereum. The end time, you can also customize the end time. So just click auction and that's it. So let's go back. Now you can also choose another NFT and you just click here on this icon and you transfer this to another address. Next, you go here to explore NFTs and then you can come, for instance, here, this one, and this one has an auction going on. So you can just place a bid. So we are going to place a bid of 0.01 wrapped Ethereum, bid, sign, and that's it. You can also you see here, this is your bid, so you can cancel the bid. So just do this. Let's cancel the offer. Okay. So what you are doing here, you are trying to do as many different tasks as you can. Okay. Just play around with all the features. So finally, let's go back and, for instance, let's buy this one, this pretty lady here. So you can just add to cart and you can buy a single NFT or you can add two NFTs. So this one as well. Okay, so we are going to buy these two. Okay, and you see here, this is the cart. So it seems that I have already two on the cart. So I'm going to purchase the 4. Cannot estimate transaction. So let's delete this one. Probably I don't have enough ETH on the testnet account. That's not the case, so purchase, then confirm. Probably 1 or 2 of the NFTs that were there before were already sold. Okay, so now I bought these 2. Okay, so I can go once again to my profile. Okay, here, and you are going to see those here. Okay, and what you can do is you can just create a list. Okay, or create lists for both of them. So let's proceed. Now it's step 9. We are going to have some fun because we are going to play some games. So head to ZKasino. So first click on launch testnet. Then you can click here to get some test tokens. You can also mint zkUSD. You need it to play games. And then you click here where it says explore games and just play around with it. So let's play Plinko. So here you just place a bet. You can choose risk, high, low, medium. You can increase the number of rows. Okay, and you can place multiple bets, so like 3, and then you click play, and then we are going to approve the transaction. And then you see here wallet confirmation successful, waiting transaction confirmation, and as soon as it is confirmed, you will see the game starting. Okay. So now we see the game. So 3, we lost. Okay, so we lost 38 zkUSD. So just go to games and then play another game. So this time is slots. Okay, and I'm going to play 2, okay, or 3, and then play, and the process is the same. Okay, so just approve or confirm the transaction, and then the game will start. Okay, so first one I lost, the second one I lost, the third one I've lost as well. So sometimes, well, this is not perfect. You see that it doesn't stop, but I've lost my bets. Okay, so just go to games and play the other games as well. So let's head back to the Twitter thread. So step 10 is going to Kreatorland, and here we are going to update our profile, mint our own NFTs, and also mint free NFT drops. Okay, so let's go to Kreatorland. So first you can go here to your profile and you can click here where it says edit account. So upload a photo and then play around with this data, then update profile. Next you go to the homepage and you click launch. Okay, and you can create a collection. So you just enter the collection name, the symbol, the description, royalty, total supply, and you drag and drop, or you upload your logo, your collection logo, and then your collection banner as well. If you want to keep it simple, you just mint one or multiple NFTs. So you click on proceed. The process is similar to what we have done with Mint Square. You just drag and drop your file, or you just browse your files, and then we are going to choose here Kreatorland ERC721, give it a name, okay? And then you have two methods, mint only or fixed price. If you choose this one, you will create a listing at the same time, okay? So just do the exact same thing and then create. Then you can go to your profile. You will see the NFTs that you have minted. If you want to sell them, you just click on the NFT and you create a listing. It's very, very easy, okay? So you can go to Explore as well, and you can go to any of these collections and just check if some of these are for sale, and if they are, you just buy them. And finally, here you go to drops, and you can go here and you can just mint an NFT. So this is not free drops, as I mentioned before, okay? So I cannot mint this one because this is 0.25. I don't have enough test Ethereum to mint this, but I think you get the point, okay? So let's go to step 11. Step 11 is very simple. Just join Discord and then pay attention to this channel, ecosystem, because here you will find tweets or information regarding the ecosystem. And each time you have a new protocol that is developing on zkSync, make sure to use that protocol, to include that protocol, to include that project on your to-do lists, on your tasks, in order to be eligible for the zkSync airdrop. So finally, step 12 is to repeat all the steps. If you have time, just do it daily. If you don't have time, just do it 3 times per week, 1 time per week. Just do it several times, okay? If you do it, you will increase your chance of getting the airdrop. So finally, just go to ecosystem.zkasync.io, and here you have a list of all the projects, protocols that are building on zkSync. Just check these ones that are marked with live, okay, and see if you can use them. So guys, that's it. All the links, all the resources that you need are on the video description or also in the Twitter thread. Okay guys, so don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, give me a like, hit the notification bell so that you are notified each time I upload a new video. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. Thank you, bye bye.